Hey plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is part of my jungle. If you are not new here, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you for still being here. So today I just have a quick video for you because I really mostly, oh, we have some Hoya sirens. It's been a while since we had some Hoya sirens. It is a Hoya video, so that is appropriate. I just pretty much wanted to show off this one Hoya bloom that I have right now, but I figured we would look at some of the other Hoyas I have that are gonna bloom soon and have peduncles, and one that I have that's just like blooming constantly. So I don't have too many, but I just wanted to show you so we could be on like Hoya bloom watch. We are ready. We're gonna wait for all of these beautiful blooms. Hopefully I get two at the same time. Finally, it's been a while since I've gotten two at the same time, so I can keep on practicing my cross-pollination skills. But yeah, I mean, the first one that I have here is just it's one of my all-time favorites, and it is my Hoya Calista phyla. And this is a cutting from my original plant that I'm pretty sure I've chopped the whole thing and sold off all of the pieces. But this is a nice rooted babe. She's a little bit thirsty. We need to water them. It is almost Hoya watering day, and she's got this peduncle that, can you see how many times this thing has bloomed? I get so frustrated. I'll actually put a picture of the bloom on the screen for you guys so you can see what it looks like when it does bloom. This is my own picture that I'm sharing with you of this exact peduncle when it does bloom. It did bloom a few weeks ago and it fell off. I just didn't capture it. So I'm going to try and capture all the blooms over the next few months, and then I can just compile them into one quick little short video for you guys of all the blooms. But it's finally growing from right here, which is nice because all it did was bloom for a really long time. So I'm excited for this one to keep on growing. One of my favorites, this is the Hoya that like really roped me in to collecting Hoya. So very special one to me always, the Hoya Calista phyla, and I can't wait for it to keep on growing. Plus this is one of the prettiest blooms in my opinion. It's a really easy bloomer. Pretty much everyone that I know that has a Calista phyla has gotten a bloom from it eventually. This babe is really thirsty, so we're gonna water you, don't worry, okay? Okay, so is this one, which is my Hoya Multiflora, and it keeps on trying to bloom. See, it even still has some little buds from the last time that it tried that I didn't like take off of it, and it just hasn't happened successfully yet. So I moved it into my cabinet because I was neglecting it. It was getting way too much sun and not enough water, so it was drying out really fast. The leaves are still very flimsy. I mean, it is dry again, but we're gonna try really hard not to ruin another bloom next time this thing does decide to bloom, which like seems like it wants to. Like I can't tell if those are new berries or old berries. They're not coming off, so they might be new. Yeah, so Hoya Multiflora, it gets its name from its blooms. This is not my photo. I haven't had this one bloom for me yet, but hopefully it will. These leaves are so sad because they were like burning in the sun, but it's alive and growing. It's got a little growth point, but hopefully we can get it to bloom. So the next one I'm really excited about because it's newer to my collection and I just discovered it recently on camera with you guys, and it is my Hoya Nangnuch. Yeah, Hoya Nangnuch. Really gorgeous, another veiny one. You guys know I love a veiny Hoya. I actually imported this one and it's done really well for me. It just hasn't grown for me yet. So instead of growing, it decided to give me not one peduncle, not even two, but three. It literally gave me a cluster, a trio of peduncles, and they're getting some berries. So you could see they're starting to like bud up. I call them berries. I don't know what other people call them. But, oh, and there's a mealybug. Where there's a bloom, you can find a mealybug. Can you focus on my face, please? Thank you. I'm gonna squish you with my fingernail. I'm sorry, that's really gross. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what this one looks like. I mean, I'm gonna put a picture on the screen of what it's looking like, but we're gonna see it together for the first time because I don't know. And like, I'm pretty stoked about that. So stay tuned for these little guys. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, at least one of them will give us a successful little flower. They're so freaking weird. Aren't they weird? Gosh, Hoyas are fascinating. Okay, so my Hoya Matilda also has a peduncle, but it doesn't look like it's active at all. Please ignore all the cat hair. So at least you now know what peduncle looks like if you didn't know before. This is why you shouldn't cut your Hoya vines. Oh, are you growing? Oh, look at you, you're growing. You are, you've got some new leaves. Look at you go. Super cute. Absolutely love the Hoya Matilda. You cannot go wrong with this one. This side got more sun than this one. I need to give her a bit of a shower, but so cute. She just looks like she has like a split dye, you know? She's got the darker and the lighter. I don't know what happened, girl. But that one I'm really hoping will bloom because they're pretty. So another one that I have that's like just constantly blooming, shouldn't be surprising. I just watered it, so it's still looking a little bit parched, is my Hoya species Affinity Bertoniae. Look at this beast. This is the side that faces the window, as you can tell. So we see the face, but I mean, there's a peduncle here. There's one working on, this one's further along. So this is just finally put out some of the umbels. Or is that what they're called? I can't remember the anatomy of a Hoya bloom off the top of my head. But you can see this one has gone further beyond just the buds and the berries, and it's starting to actually develop the little like stalks that the blooms are going to come out from. The little umbrella. So yeah, there's tons. This peduncle, you can see how many times it's bloomed. They get longer. So it'll keep blooming from the same peduncle as long as you don't cut that peduncle off. And as you can see, this blooms a lot. So a lot of people actually think that the peduncles can tell you the age of the plant, but they don't. They're just going to tell you how young or old that particular peduncle is. So, or how many times it's bloomed, rather. So this one hasn't, is that cat hair? It is. I thought I rinsed you. This one hasn't bloomed quite as often or quite as much, and this one is totally new. So you could tell this one is a completely new bloom because it doesn't have that long peduncle. It doesn't look like it has a peduncle at all. This one is blooming for the first time. So very fascinating, in my opinion. One of my favorite Hoya. I've been seeing them pop up at the big box stores, so you guys should definitely snag one if you don't have one already. It is such an easygoing Hoya. You can give it the bright light, it'll get sun stressed, and it still looks cute. It just kind of bleaches out the leaves and gives it that darker margin, which I don't mind. Super cute. New growth comes in all nice and burgundy. If you don't overly sun stress it, it can just stay a nice burgundy color. This is like borderline. That's sun bleached. This is sun stressed. And the new growth as well comes in more burgundy. I love it. You can't go wrong with this one. I've cut it so many times. I asked David, I was like, how long do you think this plant would be if I didn't cut it constantly? So I'll be chopping her again soon. There's always cuttings of her up in the shop in the warmer months because she's constantly growing and blooming and I can't keep up. I'm always cleaning up blooms from her. So last week, the week before, she was covered in blooms. I should have shown you her then, but I didn't think to. She's gonna do that again, so I'm not really worried about it. I'll show you what her blooms look like. Very, very cute. I've obviously got 1,000 pictures because it's bloomed like 1,000 times. But the star of the show today, the one that I really wanted to show off, is my one of my Hoya Obscura. Look at how cute it is, you guys. This bloom has not opened up yet, but I have seen the blooms on these before and they're really stinking cute. I'll put a picture up on the screen for you to see what it looks like when they open. But as you can see, this is a fully developed bloom. It is not a peduncle anymore. It's got all of these little flowers on them that you can see kind of look like they're folded in on themselves, like a little bun. Those are all gonna burst open and reveal the flower inside, and it's such a cool thing to see. I think that this is ready to pop open any day now, if not maybe today. Some open up at night, some open up in the morning. I'm just really excited for this one. I've got it on this cute little heart trellis and I'm really excited for this one because it's adorable. So that's my Hoya Obscura. Wanted to show it off. One of my Hoya Obscura is also kind of covered in cat hair, but that's fine. We'll clean Hugo. We'll get you all cleaned up after. Would have been smarter to do it before, probably. But this is real life. So here's my plant covered in dust and cat hair and about to bloom. And I love it, and I hope that you love it too. Let me know in the comments below if any of your Hoya are blooming. I have a video up on my channel, I can link it for you up here, on Hoya that are really easy bloomers. I also have lots of information on how to get your Hoyas to bloom, so definitely check those out if you haven't seen them and you have more questions, because I probably have the answers for you. I have a Hoya care playlist up on my channel. All of the Hoya videos are there, and this one will be there as well. So go and check that out if you have questions. And if there's something there that I haven't answered yet, definitely let me know, because your girl is running on empty, running dry on video ideas, and I am open to suggestions. So Hoya Obscura, about to bloom, super stinking cute, cannot handle it. And if you enjoyed hanging out with me today, you should give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. There's a join button down there if you want to be part of the official plant fam. Get yourself some perky perks. If not, there's a super thanks button if you want to super thanks me. Everything is appreciated. Cannot do this without you guys. I love you so very much. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you might be out there in the world, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.